Peter!
Parker.
Sure! That was quite the entrance you made there. Oh, and your foxy fiancé!
Isla Grace.
Fantastic!
Your spirit?
The one and only! Well, no, that's not true, of course. Your stuffed animal. Yeah, about that. That's what we refer to as bleed through.
Bleed through?
No, that's too far ahead. We need to start simple. What if I were to tell you this isn't technically a cave?
It looks like the cave to me.
Are either of you afraid of heights?
No.
Yeah, a little.
Well, you will be. Welcome to the fourth dimension. Oh, sorry. There's no danger of you falling. There's actually a barrier all around us. You just can't see it. It'll make more sense once I explain. On second thought, it probably won't. But trust me, you're safe. So, you're a physical education teacher, right, Pecker?
It's Parker. And I'm a physics professor.
That's not the same thing? That sounds like the exact same thing to me. Anywho, Flatland. You know about the concept of Flatland, right? A two-dimensional world where the inhabitants have no concept of up or down. Their entire life exists on what is basically the surface of a sheet of paper. It's pretty much the same for you. Just one level up.
So that doorway...
Okay, so Flatland doesn't need to be flat. It could look like a crumpled up sheet of paper. But since the residents of Flatland can't perceive up and down, there's no frame of reference. They never leave the surface and can't even conceive of another dimension beyond theirs.
And our world?
It's as warped as my sense of humor, dear boy. And just like that Flatland piece of paper may sometimes interact with objects in the third dimension, such is the case with your world.
So that doorway was...
A hotspot. Yes.
And what is this? It looks like a galaxy or maybe a model of an atom.
I was going to say pogo ball.
What do you use it for?
Well, that's sort of like asking what people use a computer for.
So...
Yeah, there's a lot of that. I'm really not sure how to explain its use to you, though. Honestly, how well could you explain the use of a computer to, say, Genghis Khan? Or perhaps a less insulting comparison for you, Socrates. There's a similar leap in technology involved here. You make a phenomenally fetching fox, by the way. Have you been able to see yourself yet?
Only reflected in the side of the car.
Well, here you go. It's just like when the Beatles visited Madame Tussauds. You're lucky, you know. Not everyone gets the opportunity for such a clear view of their own tail end.
Am I stuck like this?
Stuck like this? You've been given the most wonderful gift in all the world. You've traded in your pink skin, dull nails and teeth, and tiny little round ears for a cornucopia of vastly improved traits. Stuck like this. Tell me, what could you possibly miss about that body of yours?
Opposable thumbs?
Tell me, what else could you possibly miss about that body of yours?
Well,
I'll grant you the opposable thumbs thing. That's a pretty big one. And no, you're not stuck like this.
did you do this to me?
Of course not. If you want to be more accurate, though, then yes. But let's not bicker and argue over who foxed who.
But how?
Well, it's rather simple in theory. You see, the atoms in your body are constantly in a cycle of being replaced and repaired. In fact, the overwhelming majority of what makes up your body is completely different from what was there just 1 year ago. New atoms are programmed based on the instructions present in your DNA.
So I have new instructions now?
Not new, per se. More of an addendum to the Legos. Everybody loves the Legos. You know those 3-in-1 Lego sets where you can make a car, a plane, and a boat using the same set of pieces? It's kind of like that.
Please, be a friend and subscribe to our channel. One simple and easy move on your part will help do wonders for us moving forward.